Hey everybody, this is Henry here, and we're back with another episode of 2091 Empire News. I'm one of your hosts, Crimson2091, and I'm here with my co-host, as always, Roman's TWR Empire, and we got some stuff.
Yeah. Hi everybody. How are you doing? It's November now, but ironically, in this episode, we're going to be talking about, at least for the first half, we're going to be talking about a bunch of Halloween content that got uploaded on Halloween and the days beforehand, and I think even some after the day. But yeah, so we figured because it's no like. Halloween is the last day of October. We can't cover it in October, so you're getting, I guess, a bonus Halloween episode in November. So if you might have noticed last week we didn't upload either Monday or Friday. We didn't. The truth of it is we didn't have any content ready for then, but we just decided, we didn't have any content ready for Monday, but then we just decided, why don't we just wait? Why don't we just take this week off and have a break? So that's what all of us decided to do. But I'm almost certain that we should be getting content out every Monday and Friday of the rest of this year. And I mean, that might not happen, but I think we're gonna start ramping up production of content, especially for December, because it's the holiday season. So I think, without further ado, we should talk about our first video, and that first video we're going to be talking about is, I'm sure you've seen it before, or seen it already, but the first video we're talking about is Terror Tales from Tidmouth by TurtlesandThomas. And without giving away too much information, basically it's a compilation of a bunch of the engine's scary stories from Halloween night, and it's really cool. It wasn't just made by Turtles, it was made by a bunch of people in collaboration with him: Enterprising Engine, Milk Tanker Media, TrainKing James, Master the Lemons, Annie C, and Tracks Made Easy, I believe, were all the people that were in it. And Multi Green Thunder. How could I forget?
Yeah. Why would you do this? Yeah.
There were a lot of really cool stories in there. Some of them are parodies of Edgar Allan Poe. One of them was by Master of the Lemons, called Vale's Bridge. It was a completely new story. It was really cool. It was really scary, honestly. I remember when I was watching it, it was kind of chillful. So I think you guys will really enjoy it if you haven't seen it already. And I'm going to pass it on to Henry for the next video.
Alright, so this next video is an episode from Andy Harrelson of his series Random Tales from the Wooden Rails, and it is called Fright of the Wight in the Night. And basically it's another parody of the SpongeBob episode. I forgot what the name of it is, but it's the one with the hashling slasher. I think that's what he was called, but it's the one where SpongeBob and Squidward are working overnight, the Krusty Krab, and then Squidward makes up a story about a hashling slasher. Basically, it's a parody of that, but it's worked in as an element. It's worked in for it to work in a Thomas story where Henry and Philip are working overnight in a train yard, and I think you can tell. I think you'd be able to tell which character represents which, but it's a nice little parody episode for Halloween. I really enjoyed it. And it was really nice. So go ahead, Roman.
Alright, so the next video we're going to be talking about is from William Politeski, and he was a little Halloween video that he did for Halloween. It's called Nightmare. and basically it is a story of a nightmare that Percy has about Ginty and Pug, and I won't say any more about the story because you should go and watch it.
Yeah, Percy yells in it.
Yeah, he does.
It's scary.
Yeah.
But it all ends up alright in the end.
Yeah, everything's alright.
Dang, I spoiled it. Nah, I don't consider that spoiling, but...
Don't worry, everything will be okay. Everything's okay in the end of the video, but basically, the quality was really good. I mean, Will does really good stuff.
It's always good to see a video from Will.
Like, his camera quality is just amazing, and he does good facial animations too, which are in the video. And also, Lemmy appears in it. He voices Thomas. So yeah, I mean, I don't really have much else to say about it. It was a good video. You should definitely go check it out. Yeah. And obviously, we have all these.
It's always good to see a video from Will because he usually doesn't have the, like, I've talked with him personally. He in this situation, like, he's usually in situations where he's not able to work on videos that much, but when he does, he makes good videos, and this is a good example of it. So we do recommend you check it out. It's a good one. So here's a few Halloween themed remakes that came out. We'll start off with a Haunted Henry remake by the TWRC Remakes channel, and it's basically just the Haunted Henry remake, and it's a collaboration. I would mention all the users that were in it, but the names of the users weren't in the description or anything. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to tell who was who. I'm sure there were some people that I might have known, but I couldn't tell which users were who, but so unfortunately I don't know. I'm not able to give shout outs to those users.
Well, they have in the beginning of the video, it does say actually who was in the video, which was Turbo 711, Thomas 54 Productions, Arian Burt Studios, Crazy Caboose Creations, and that is it.
Man, so show me up, Roman. But thank you, though. Thank you for pointing that out, because
you're welcome.
That's good. Thank you. I must have missed that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's perfectly fine. So
okay,
those four guys.
Thank you.
Those four guys worked together to make it, and it turned out pretty good. And it's on the TWRC Remakes channel, like Henry said. And yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
And the next remake is by Troublesome Truck Fan in 1996, and I guess you don't usually consider this one a Halloween episode, but it's pretty scary, to be honest. Something in the Air was the remake he did, and it was pretty cool. I liked the fish crates, and yeah.
Yeah, Troublesome Truck Fan 1996. He's another one that I really like his filming style and set building, and
there's something nice about really simple videos.
Yeah, I remember discovering him from the Cranky Bugs remake that he put together with some other guys a while back, and since then I think his set building and filmmaking has really improved since then. So these remakes that he's making lately, like this one, is something I think is worth checking out. So, but here's a I think you can say is a Halloween themed episode that was remade by Enterprising Engine 93. Duncan gets spooked, and as you'd probably expect, he went above and beyond. He didn't just use the audio from the remake. He had voice actors, and it turned out really well too. And I really like the bridge scenes where they fall off where the trucks fall off the bridge and the engine. I like that set, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Enterprising is really good to sets.
Yeah, and it wasn't really like it was a pretty like simple way of doing it. He got, I think he got 2 rocks, put some track across it, and but he got the sets set up like he got the scenery all nice and good, and it turned out as a really good set, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. So now we're gonna talk about some non-Halloween themed videos the rest of this episode. So we'll be talking about the first one we'll be talking about is an episode from Thomas and Friends Wooden Railway Stories by Percy number 6, and the episode's name's Charlie's Angels. It's the 109th episode of this series, and it revolves mainly around Charlie and Billy, and as you already know, those are 2 of the biggest troublemaking engines in the series. So when they come head to head, it's usually things usually don't go well, and it revolves around their rivalry that they have in the series, as well as a Spencer as well as a Spencer and Hugo relationship too, going that they cover in the episode too, and basically Charlie and Billy try and go against each other, and it's pretty interesting how they interact with each other. And I recommend you check that out too, as well as everything else on here too.
Alright, so the next video we're going to be talking about is a teaser from TrainKing James, and is a teaser of Sodor: A New Era Season 3. So, yes, this was uploaded just a little while ago. And, what can I say, but, I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. It looks like a bunch of cool stuff is going to be happening. There's a lot of engines, and there's a lot of hand pushing, too. So, I think you guys will really like it. James' series is actually really good, though, so for sure I would say check it out and be on the lookout for new episodes of his 3rd season, which that's really cool, because I remember when he did his original series, and then he decided to reboot that, and then he made this, and I mean he's done pretty good, because I know when I rebooted my series it lasted 2 episodes and then I gave up already, but meanwhile James is on his 3rd season. So yeah,
and he still has his Henry in the Express special that's yet to come out. So that's another interesting thing too. So TrainKing James, the channel, has a lot of stuff, has a few things up its sleeve that's yet to come out. So it'll be fun when all that comes out.
He also has an arm up his sleeve, because he
I know that.
Okay, all right, good. Just making sure.
All right. So we actually got a review or a comparison review next up on to talk about, and it's by the Serious Thomas Collector, and he has a prototype Rusty. So he has the prototype where it has Toby's face, and it has like the printed decals on it. And I'm not sure how. I assume he got it on eBay, but I haven't talked about it yet. I haven't gotten the chance to talk with him about it. But nonetheless, it's a really cool item, and he did a review. He did a comparison review on it with a regular Rusty, and it was very well done, because he had latex gloves on to protect him from touching the engine, and it was actually really thoughtful to do that, because I wouldn't have thought to do that. I would have just picked it up like a normal like a weirdo, or like someone that doesn't know what they're doing. So
yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is it was a good comparison review, and And
It's
Serious
pretty.
Thomas Collector isn't someone we talked about yet, actually. He actually has a review series called Dockside Reviews. He has more reviews than just this. And I like them. They're straight to the point, simple reviews where they're just straight reviews, and those are always nice to see.
Yes, they are. I would agree, and the gloves are pretty cool as well.
Yeah,
So
that's
the next,
I like that.
so the next video we're going to be talking about is from Tracks Made Easy, and he uploaded. I believe this was last week. I don't quote me on that, but he uploaded a video called "Train Spotting at Tidmouth," and the title says it all. It's a train spotting video at Tidmouth. What more could you want? But Tracks Made Easy is pretty cool, and like I said, he worked on Terror Tales from Tidmouth. He has some really cool sets, and he does some cool filming stuff, and he films his stuff outside, so that's pretty neat. I mean, you don't get many of those people these days. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Just check it out.
All right, and we got one more remake to talk about apart from the Halloween themed ones. Thomas and the Special Letter by Thomas Mania 24. And as we said before in a previous episode, it's always cool to see a remake by Thomas Mania 24. His backdrop's real good, and and his sets are always great too. Very well done remake, and and nice facial expressions too. And and that's really all there's to say on that. It's a great remake. And and like I said, it's always good to see a remake by Thomas Mania 24. So,
Do the next one too.
yeah,
I'll do the next one.
so and then there's a video uploaded by jlouvier, and it's called it's called a collection video, but it's not like a regular one like you'd see from Kikray, but it's basically him going around his garage with where he's going through all this stuff, all these wooden railway items. It's actually footage from 2013, back when he made that 12 Days of Christmas parody with wooden railway items. And it's kind of it's like a behind the scenes of how he made it and how he got the idea of certain items to talk about in the video. And it's pretty cool. I don't think he might have uploaded it before. I don't remember seeing it until just recently, but I do remember when that 12 Days of Christmas parody came out, because that was like around when I first started my channel, because I joined YouTube in May 2013, and that was Christmas 2013, so
Yeah,
that was really cool.
I remember when that video came out. I didn't even have a YouTube channel yet, but I remember watching it over and over and over again. It was really funny
Yeah.
to me. But that it's a cool video. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like his father's basement or something
Yeah,
like
his
that.
dad's
But basically,
in it, and I think
they
he was wearing glasses.
yeah, he might have been.
Yeah.
They have like a huge inventories worth of wooden railway
Yeah.
stuff.
And
Or at least
that was back in 2013, so who knows how big. I mean, it might not be as big. I think he sold a bunch of stuff, but I could be completely wrong on that. But
Well,
or it
if
might
he
even
did
be
sell a
bigger, who
bunch of
knows?
if he did sell a bunch of stuff, then he made some big bank. That's all I gotta say. So the last video we're gonna be talking about today, and I think this is a nice finale for today, is the Magic Railroad parody. Actually, today, the day we're recording this, the new part premiered.
No, hey,
Part-
dude, don't spoil it, because I haven't seen it yet. Because
I'm not gonna spoil-
just got off work as
I'm not gonna spoil
Okay,
it.
good. I haven't
Remember,
seen it because I just got off.
the news
Okay.
doesn't spoil anything, so
Okay, good.
this is the 6th part now of the movie. This part was long. It was 44 minutes long, and the first couple parts were pretty short. Like the first three were like 7-8 minutes each, but then the 4th part was like 15. Then the 5th part,
I saw it in my sub box. I haven't gotten around to seeing it yet, but I saw it was like 44 minutes long.
yeah. And the fifth part was 35, and then this one's 44. So the movie's starting to take shape. I think this is like maybe a third of the way through. I mean, I really don't remember. And at Shining Time, we didn't watch the full thing, so I don't really know myself. But I believe this part contains the last couple scenes that we saw at Shining Time, because at the end, I don't recall seeing some of the parts at the end, but basically it's just a wild ride, and there's a lot of crap that happens in the 44 minutes of runtime, and there's a lot of surprises and a lot of drug-related references and serial references as well. But I think you guys will get a kick out of it, so definitely go check it out. And
Wait,
that,
you mean like breakfast cereal or like serial killer?
breakfast cereal.
Okay.
And with that is the end of the news today.
Dude,
I'm Roman.
This is like really. I don't even think this is like a half hour long. It might be. I don't know.
It probably isn't, but it doesn't matter. We'll be having a new episode of the news soon, and you probably know why already, but you'll see when it comes out what's going on. It's going to be cool. I'm Roman, that's Henry. This has been 2091 Empire News, and happy Halloween!